Hey guys, it's Ben. I'm the Pro Se Coach. It's a Monday, so that means we've got a new video to talk to you. The last 4 or 5 were about the elements of a hearing and all the things that you need to prepare for. So our last one is going to be about objections because they're critical, okay? So, and you're going to learn about objections because they're going to object to everything that you do. So when you're asking questions, it's very frustrating and it flusters people when every single question that they ask gets objected to in some sort of different form or fashion. And so it's difficult. But you get to be a lawyer in this, in your pro se journey. And so you have to learn about the objections as well. So I just wanted to run through, I think it's 5 or 6 that I think are kind of the most frequent ones that you're going to run into. And so when you're done listening to me, Google them. Google these different things and read about them and read when to use them and find enough examples. Otherwise, this video would be an hour long. I don't want to do that to you. But the first one is objection leading, Your Honor. Leading. So let's say, obviously, you're only going to object when other party is asking questions, right? So let's picture yourself as on the stand and you're asked a question. And the question is, at 8 o'clock you went to the deli, right? That's the leading question. I didn't tell you what I was doing at 8 o'clock. Opposing counsel has to say, where did you go? You have to have an answer to the question. They can't drive your narrative without you answering in that way. Does that make sense? So, and then you went to your mom's, right? But I didn't tell you anything about my mother's. That's objection leading, okay? One is narrative. This happens a lot. This doesn't happen to good pro se people though, because we don't give narratives. But so in this case, opposing counsel is asking your ex questions, and they ask a simple question about, did you withhold the kids on January 12th? Well, I kind of did, but really what happened was that blah, 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 and off they go on some big damn story. Objection, Your Honor, it's the narrative. Sustained. Opposing counsel will have to stop and ask specific questions step by step to get the witness to tell the story. Okay, so objection narrative. Objection argumentative. So this would happen when you're on the stand. Isn't it true, Mr. Schooley, that all you do is lie to everyone in the court and in your life? Objection argumentative. I mean, the whole purpose is simply to inflame me and make accusations that haven't been proven. Objection argumentative. Objection non-responsive. Just like it sounds. OC asks your ex some answer or question about, is it true that you, withheld the kids? Well, I didn't feel well that day. Objection, non-responsive. She didn't answer the question. Yes or no? Did you or did you not withhold? So keep, you have to listen close, guys. Objection relevance is one that happens constantly. Study this one hard. Objection relevance, just like it sounds. What in the hell are you asking me about that for? I mean, the examples are endless because this happens all the time in these things where they start going down some little trail to start talking about, what you do with your buddies when you're at the lake, okay, or how often you go fishing, or who you're dating, or, what your girlfriend does for work, okay? Objection relevance. So study up relevance hard because that happens so much. And if you don't object on the front side of whatever trail they're going with these questions, you don't get to object later. So you got to get on it on the front side and put a stop to it as fast as you see them start going down this road. So objection relevance. And then the most common one, and the most important probably, is hearsay. So the easiest way to remember hearsay is if the witness relays something that someone else said who's not in the room, it's hearsay. Well, my girlfriend told me that she saw him. Objection, hearsay. Well, the doctor said. Objection, hearsay. Well, the teacher said. Okay, even the kids. Well, the kids came back from Ben's house and said. Objection, hearsay. Kids aren't here. So that happens constantly because so much of family law is always so much drama, and he said, she said crap, right? So it's going to be, well, my girlfriend who's a bartender said she saw him and blah, 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 blah. Okay, objection, hearsay. shut it down as soon as it happens and be repetitive with it. You know, repeat the objection over and over and over if you have to. Every single question. Even if they reword the question in a way that they're trying to get it past you. Objection, still hearsay, Your Honor. Stay on top of it. So, again, leading, narrative, argumentative, non-responsive, relevance, hearsay. Study hard on it. I've told you all on all of these videos, all of this stuff takes a shitload of time. So prepare. And this is one of the most important parts, is that, you know, once you've got your statements prepared, your questions, everything, study on your objections, because they can make or break you. You don't object to some crap and they go down some crazy rabbit trail about some stupid story about something or other, you let it get in. You know, some girlfriend, she goes, well, my girlfriend says that she saw him and he was beating the kids upside the back of the head. And you just sit there and go, that didn't happen. You're screwed. Because the court is hearing this as fact and as testimony because you're not objecting. So, that's it. Have a wonderful week. Reach out if I can ever help. ProSayCoachTX.com. You'll have a great time.